Hi, Crypto Kings and Queens. Welcome to my channel. My name is Natoshi, and today I have a wonderful guest, Dr. Bullseye. Welcome. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you very much. How are you doing today?
I am great. So this is the second time you are on my channel, so I'm super happy about that. We did have a really good live stream also today, which I would recommend everyone to go and check out because then you can see what Dr. Bull's eye are doing on the charts. But today what we're going to talk about is swing trading because you are a swing trader. Why have you chose swing trading instead of going to the lower time frames?
I am studying right now. I do med school because I cannot be full time watching the charts. So it suits better for me and for my daily life.
That is great for because if there's a lot of people that are doing the same thing, either they have a job on the side or they also are studying to something else. So this is just a great opportunity for them also to open their eyes and see that they can actually do this as long as they are, focus on the right thing that fits you if you can only do this potentially 50% of the time and don't have to sit in front of the charts forever or every single day.
And swing trades are also very good and can be very profitable as well as day trade.
So we all want to see how you see the market from a swing trading point of view and just break down what you see or what you have seen before so people can learn how to use it themselves. Before we are getting into the chart, guys, don't forget that you right now have a 40% off of the Natoshi Academy. So this academy is basically where I break down basic to advanced, and I break down psychology. We are going into how to use a trading journal, how to have a trading plan. The only reason why I want you to be on my academy is because when I started to trade, I had so much trouble and I didn't know what to do, how to do it. To have a mentor that is just guiding you, this is why I'm here for you, because I want you to know how to use the chart in a very simple way. So the original price is $249 per month, but at this time, this is actually the last day that you will be able to have a 40% off, which means that you will pay $149 instead of $249 with that 40%. And when you're using this Natoshi 40, you will each and every month pay for that price. So if you are not using the 40%, you have to pay $249. I have it both in Swedish when it comes to basic and also English. And all of the live sessions that we have for both basic, intermediate, and advanced will always be in English. So you have the link in the description down below my video. So this is where you are using the 40% off. So I really hope to see you on my next call on Wednesday. And of course, it depends on when you are looking at this video, but I can't even wait to see you guys because I want to see you grow. So guys, before we are continuing to look at what Rodrigo has to say, don't forget that Bitflex is a leverage trading platform for cryptocurrencies. And when you are using the link in the description down below my video and you are depositing $100 to trade, then you will be able to have a Apple Watch Series 8. So we will pick and choose who's going to be able to win this Apple Watch series, and you have until the 4th of August to register here. And another really good thing is that when you are placing your first trade, you will also get a free $10 back from that. You don't need a KYC for this platform, which is extremely good because a lot of people does look for that. So when you are in the Bitflex chart, this is how it looks. So if you've never used this platform, please look at the tutorial that I have for Bitflex. I have it pinned in the corner. You will also see it at the end of this video where I just break down exactly on how you're using this platform. But basically, on the right corner, this is where we place orders. Down here, you will see the total equity that you have in USDT, or if you want to choose in BTC. On the left corner, this is where you see the different type of currencies that you can trade. And as I said, if you have never used this platform before, I definitely recommend you to look at my tutorial when it comes to Bitflex. But now let's continue to see what Rodrigo has for us on how to see the market from a swing trading point of view.
So let's start talking about let's see the past of Bitcoin here and see what were my triggers to enter in some positions here. We were having this bullish falling wedge right here, as you can see. And I really like trading patterns, but not exactly only the breakout moment. Not only when we are at this point, we broke out, yes, now we can trade. No, we can even trade in between the pattern. So for example, we have established that we are having this bullish falling wedge right here. So we understand how the bullish falling wedge works. It means that it always comes to the resistance and to the support. We are always coiling up in between this both resistance and support until eventually at some point we are going to break out. But we can open trades, for example, at this point. We have a very good trend already established here, which is a resistance for us. We have a good trend right here, very reliable, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, for example. So even when you have, for example, 4, 3 touches already, you can start using it because it's usually very reliable. So for example, at this point right here, what did we have on the, what called my attention here? First, we are retesting the level of support right here. Plus, let me check if at this point we had divergency. Yes, as you can see, we had this low right here, and we made a lower low. While on the RSI, we had a low and then a higher low. This is a bullish indication together in confluence with the fact that we are at the level of this very reliable support of this pattern. So that's a perfect position to break. So that's a perfect position to get into a long position, especially after seeing this fake out right here with this huge wick right here, forming this hammer candlestick. So this for me is a very good entry point, and of course that my target would be all the way up to the level of the resistance right here. Let's say we are opening the position after the hammer right here. So from this point, we went up 6.3%. You can use leverage, 5x, 10x. You can make a lot of money just within 1, 2, 3, 4 days without having to stress so much, without having to look at the charts all the time. You just open your position, put your target right there, and that's it. And once we are at this point, it's the same story. We have a reliable resistance right here, so this is a very good place as well to open some short position already. Yes, we touched this point. We are having already an opportunity to short this position until until the level of the support here once more. And that would be, we went 9% to the downside here with this movement. And guess where we stopped? At the level of the support. And then the same thing repeats. And then from here, we came to the resistance once more. So I like to trade like this in between these patterns. Always looking for divergences, bullish or bearish. Here we had, here we didn't. But we can see that we were pretty much rejected by this level because we had a huge week, but didn't manage to close the candle above the level of this resistance. We closed below. The next candle was a very bad candle as well, looking like an inverted hammer. So this is enough for me to open a short position right here, for example. I can literally do my trade based on the daily chart. Because, for example, this here, what we had here is so powerful, so many confluences, 3 of them. We are at the level of support, we are having bullish divergency, and we are having a hammer on the daily time frame. I can zoom in, for example, here for the 1 hour time frame or the 4 hour time frame to see when we are approaching the level of the support. And once I see that we are approaching this level already, I can already make a long position from this point, even before we touched it. And of course, for example, if we are at this point right here, I can look to the past history here, and I can see that we had some fake outs right here, some weeks. So I can understand already that we can go slightly below the level of the support, and then from here we come all the way back and to the pattern and go all the way up. So I can place an order right here, for example, at the level of the support, and even below the level of the support.
So for anyone that wants to go in and start to trade swing trading, you as a swing trader, what is the three most important thing to have in mind when they're gonna do that?
First, I like to find the pattern to understand what we are trading. So for example, if we are having for example, here, it's another clear example of this. So we are having this rectangular zone right here, right? And the same thing that I just said about the other pattern works here. So every time we approach these levels right here, we are being rejected, and the same thing for the support right there. Every time we approach this level right here, we are being rejected. At this point right here, we already have enough information that we are trading in this rectangular pattern. So when we are coming to retest this resistance once more, we made a huge wick like this. This is also a good place for me to be entering a short position, because I would be risking literally almost nothing here, and the potential of gains would be very good. For example, let me simulate right here. So we are breaking above, but we are seeing in the lower time frames, like 1 hour, 4 hour, that we are being rejected by it. So I can place a short position just right here with my stop loss, because we have to protect ourselves, slightly above, like this, for example, above this previous high, and then my target would be all the way down to the level of the support. So it gives me literally, as we are seeing here, 9-to-1 risk-reward ratio. So it's a very good trade. Yes, if nothing on trading is 100%, eventually we are going to be stopped out on this type of situation, but we are winning more often. And when we are losing, we just lose 0.59 on this example. And when we are winning, we win 5.41%.
Yeah, it's a big difference. So looking at BTC at this time, because we're obviously now breaking the support, and what do you think is going to happen from now on BTC? And if you would put in a swing trade here, what are you waiting for to enter that position?
Okay, so I was talking to my community that we had this very important level of resistance right here. You can see. And since the moment that we have this huge fake out right here, together once more, yes, I love this kind of things, the bearish divergence, it was there. You can see that we had a high, a higher high, and a higher high, while here we had a high, a lower high, and a lower high. So we are having a pattern. We are at the resistance of this pattern. We are having massive bearish divergence on the daily time frame, which is a huge time frame. So this is enough thing for me to open a short position right here. And from this moment right here, I was already expecting for us to break to the downside. And coming back to this resistance right here, I was telling people on my channel already that this level right here would be a very good level to enter some short positions. And as you can see, we made the top, and after top, we had some relief rally, but we didn't manage to make higher highs. We were just weak, very weak. So, for example, if I would open a short position, the better place would be at this level of this resistance, for example. Very good resistance. We are backed by this fact on the bigger time frames, and the huge rejection, huge weak right here. So this would be a very good point to enter this position. Answering your question now, at this point, I would not open a position because we just broke this level, and it means that we went down a lot already. So at this point, I would wait a little bit to the price consolidate right here and even retest this previous support zone here as a new resistance. And then, on my opinion, this place right here would be the next good spot to be opening a short position. If we don't come back to this level, for example, and we just continue going down, it is what it is, you know what I mean? The perfect point to get into was right here.
Thank you so much, Rodrigo, for showing us this. Make sure to subscribe to Rodrigo's channel, Dr. Bullseye, so you know when he is live, because you're gonna start with live streams too. Know when he has his daily updates, future live streams gonna come, and just, you know, get your information, because you're really good at what you're doing, and everyone should have a piece of that information to make good, better decisions in their future for themselves too. Make sure to check him out, follow him, and just go in and take all of the knowledge that he's giving you, because it's so worth it. Okay? Thank you so much, Rodrigo, for being here on my channel, and we see each other pretty soon.
Yeah, tomorrow actually, right?
Yes. Have a great day.
Bye bye.
Bye.